Hello. So if you have Renault 2004 Scenic, chances are that you have a problem like I do. There, as you can see, I cannot turn off my blower, and usually that means that the resistor pack is blown, which is somewhere around here, I guess. And this video will try to solve this problem by replacing that. So what do we have today is hopefully the right one, resistor, and I got it from eBay for around 15 bucks. I watched the similar ones go to up to 90 or 80 euros where I live in the retail stores, stuff like AutoZone or whatever. So it was quite too expensive to try and buy it there. Okay, so what do we have? Thank you for the purchase. Okay, if it's going to work right, I will leave you good review. Okay, so we have our resistor, made in China. I paid it only 15 bucks, so if it works, I'm going to be saving a lot of money. So let's try to put it in. To begin with, I suggest you will have some kind of a box where you will put your screws, so you don't get mixed up. That's not necessary, but it's certainly suggestible. First things first, remove the gear shifter lever. Put up. Okay. And here you have two screws which you should remove using star screwdriver. So also there's two screws holding in the radio panel. You would need to remove them too. So after you lift up the panel out of its placement, do not remove the car stereo, because otherwise you need to put in the code and whatever. I don't know, it's hard to see, but up in there it's one screw which you also need to remove. And once again, I'm putting everything in the boxes, separate boxes, so I will not miss the step. Good advice would be to take photo of each step, so in that case you would know, you just look through the photos and you just put in everything as you backwards. So I'll change the angle of the camera because in this case you can see a lot better. So next thing that you need to do is go in your glove compartment and remove 1, 2, 3 screws. So after you remove those screws, next step would be to get in here, remove this tab, and you can see there's a screw right there, which is interestingly enough not screwed in. Strange. Okay, problem as I did, that screw was not screwed in. Look for those kind of bushings. Probably somebody before was trying to look at something and they failed, so bushing fell off and they didn't place it correctly. It will go somewhere around in there where the screw sits, behind the plastic, the gray plastic. I will show you later on where it goes. Next step now is to remove those plastics on the both sides. So I think here's fairly easily. Okay, let me put it in the box. And here, a little bit more resistance, but I got it. So step, you need to remove this cover, which can just basically pops off. Having two hands would help you a lot more. So what you need to do now is just remove this screw. Now you just push it out, it just slides out, easy as that. And now so after we take out everything, you can see it's up there, held in by just one screw. So, and it is also the star key. So okay, let's try to take it out. So it might be held only with one screw, but also a tab on the left side there is keeping it in place, not letting it to move from side to side. So you have to pin it and just wiggle it out. I spent 10 minutes before I tried to look what's holding it in place other than the screw. So now it's left to replace the resistor. So here's both of the resistors. This one obviously old, 12 volts, PA66, PA66, GF30, GF30. Value made in China, value made in France. So this one obviously is the original one, and this is cheap analog from China. As I told you, this one cost around 90 bucks in the retail AutoZone or something like that. In my country we don't have AutoZone, we have similar stores, but it was 90 bucks, 15 bucks. So old resistor out, new is in, and before assembling everything it would be a good idea just to test everything. As you can see, now it works. It reacts. So, successful fix. So, as you can see, everything is assembled back. Looks nice. Everything got into place right good. A little trouble with putting the new resistor in is that it is in the slot, which I haven't noticed when I pulled out the old one, so you have to put it right through in the slot. And the problem is that the wires are kind of short, so you have to wiggle it around, and that poses a little bit of problems. Now I need to wash everything so it would be clean. Another advice would be, do not over tighten the screws, because most of the bushings are plastic, and if you are going to over tighten them, it's going to strip the thread, and next time, or when you're going to pulling the car apart, you won't be able to put everything back together normally. So now, as you can see, AC works, and the main thing, so before it was always like this. So it's not a big problem because it works, and in winter it's okay. But if your fan would stop completely, then in winter you would have big problems. When it was working on full blast constantly, it was just annoying, but it was not a big problem. And now, as I said, I bought the resistor pack for like 15 bucks. I saw in the local shops it go around 80 or 90 bucks, and if I would go to my local garage or something, I would have paid around $200 for them disassembling everything, because they claim that you have to remove whole panel, airbags, everything, reattach, and they would take in a lot of money from me. And so with $15 and maybe hour and a half at most, if you're working very slow, you can do that in like, I don't know, maybe half an hour, because the hardest part is know where to look. And as I said, 4 screws around here, 1 here, 3 here, down 1, and 1 on the side. That's all you need to disassemble it. So yeah, as I told you, it cost me 15 bucks to repair my car. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Later on I'm going to be testing out this cute thing, which is ODB2 scanner, which already helped me to find a problem with my car when I scanned the codes. I kind of knew what is wrong with it, but I didn't know which cylinder. So this actually showed me which cylinder is faulty, and it cost me €6. It's around $8, I guess. So $8 for car diagnostic tool, which works over the phone. I tried it with my Samsung S4. I tried it to do with my MacBook, but it doesn't work. So today I'm going to be testing with Windows PC. So stay tuned for more videos on the car repairing stuff for yourself, DIY stuff. Bye.